You're being hunted, right now, this second, by some of the smartest engineers in the world, and you don't even know your prey. Every app on your phone, every website you visit, every notification that lights up your screen, they're all weapons in the biggest psychological warfare operation in human history. This is the attention war, and you're losing.
In 2006, a casino consultant walked into Facebook's headquarters. His name was BJ Fogg, and he taught a class at Stanford called Persuasive Technology, how to use psychology to change human behavior through tech. And his students? The founders of Instagram, the designers of the Twitter like button, the architects of Snapchat streaks. They didn't learn to build social media, they learned to build addiction machines. And it worked. The average person now checks their phone 144 times per day. That's every 6.5 minutes of your waking life. You're not choosing to do this. Your brain has been hijacked.
Here's the weapon they're using: variable rewards. It's the same psychological mechanism that makes slot machines addictive. Pull the lever. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. That maybe is what hooks you. Your brain releases dopamine, not when you get the reward, but in the anticipation of it. Now look at your phone. Pull down to refresh. Maybe there's a new like, maybe not. Maybe a text, maybe nothing. Maybe a viral post, maybe garbage. Every scroll is a slot machine pool, and Silicon Valley knows it. Former Facebook president Sean Parker admitted, "We knew we were exploiting a vulnerability in human psychology, and we did it anyway. They built this on purpose, and it's destroying your ability to focus, to think deeply, to be present in your own life."
Let's talk about what you're up against. These companies employ attention engineers whose only job is to keep you scrolling. They run thousands of A/B tests to find which shade of red makes you click faster, which notification sound makes you check your phone immediately, how many seconds of loading before you give up. TikTok's algorithm watches you more carefully than the NSA. It tracks not just what you watch, but how long you watch, when you rewatch, when your finger hesitates before scrolling. It builds a psychological profile more accurate than what your closest friends know about you. And the stakes? Your attention is worth $300 billion a year to the advertising industry. You're not the customer, you're the product, and business is booming. But why does this work so well? Because your brain wasn't designed for this world. For 300,000 years, humans evolved in environments where new information was rare and valuable. A sound in the bushes could be a predator. A stranger approaching could be a threat or an ally. Your brain evolved to immediately shift attention to anything new, because ignoring it could get you killed. Social media hijacks this ancient survival mechanism. Every notification, every scroll, every new post triggers that same "pay attention now" response. Your brain thinks every Instagram like is life or death important. And here's the brutal part. These apps are learning faster than you are. Every time you resist checking your phone and then give in, you're training the algorithm on exactly how to break you next time. It's like playing chess against an opponent who learns from every game, while you keep forgetting the rules. The casualties of this war are everywhere. Attention spans have dropped from 12 seconds in 2000 to 8 seconds today. That's less than a goldfish. The average office worker checks their email or messaging app every 6 minutes, and it takes 23 minutes to fully regain focus after each interruption. Anxiety and depression rates in teens have skyrocketed 70% since smartphones became ubiquitous. Not correlation, causation. Internal research from Facebook showed that Instagram makes teen girls feel worse about themselves, and they buried the findings. You've probably felt it yourself, that phantom vibration in your pocket, that compulsion to check your phone even when you know nothing's there.
the inability to sit through a full movie without scrolling, the guilt of realizing you just lost 2 hours to content you can't even remember. This is what losing the attention war looks like.
Here's how you fight back. Protocol 1. Recognize the enemy. Every time you feel that pull to check your phone, pause. Say out loud, "This is not me. This is the algorithm." That craving isn't weakness. It's not lack of willpower. It's a multi-billion-dollar machine designed by the smartest behavioral engineers in the world, optimized over billions of data points, working 24/7 to hack your brain. You're not fighting yourself. You're fighting them. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Protocol 2. Friction is your friend. Tech companies spend billions removing friction, making everything one tap away. You need to add it back. Delete social media apps from your phone. Not forever, just for the next 7 days. You can still access them on your computer, but now there's friction. Now there's distance between the impulse and the action. Turn off all notifications except calls and texts from real humans. Yes, all of them. If it's important, they'll reach you. Everything else is someone else's agenda interrupting your life. Put your phone in grayscale mode. Color is weaponized. That red notification badge is the same red slot machines use. Grayscale breaks the spell. These aren't life hacks. This is asymmetric warfare. They optimized for your weakness. You're optimizing for your strength.
Protocol 3. Reclaim your morning. The first hour of your day sets the battlefield. If you check your phone within the first hour of waking up, you've already surrendered. They get to decide what you think about, what you worry about, what you feel. You're handing them your mind before you've even had a chance to use it. New rule. Your phone doesn't exist until 1 hour after you wake up. Not on your nightstand, in another room. Charge it in the kitchen, the bathroom, anywhere but within arm's reach. Use that first hour to move your body, drink water, eat actual food. Do something that matters. Let your brain boot up in peace. Win the morning, win the day. Lose the morning, fight from behind all day. Protocol 4. Deep work blocks. Your brain can do incredible things, but only if you give it uninterrupted time. Silicon Valley has conditioned you to think 10 minutes of focus is an achievement. It's not. It's a war crime against your potential. Schedule one 90-minute block every day. No phone, no email, no Slack. Door closed. Just you and one important task. Can't do 90 minutes? Start with 25, then 50, then 90. But here's the key. Tell someone. Accountability turns intention into action. Text a friend. Deep work from 9 to 10:30. Don't let me bail. This is where you take back territory. This is where you remember what your brain is actually capable of. Protocol 5, the replacement strategy. You can't fight an addiction with emptiness. If you delete TikTok and just stare at the wall, you'll reinstall it in 48 hours. You need replacement ammunition. What did you used to do before the algorithm owned you? Read, draw, build things, play an instrument, have real conversations? Make a list right now. 3 things you actually enjoy that don't involve a screen. Then make them accessible. Book on your nightstand, guitar in the corner, weights by the door. The algorithm wins when there's nothing else to do. You win when you have something worth doing. And here's the truth they don't want you to know. Real dopamine, the kind you get from creating something, learning something, connecting with someone face to face, it's better. It lasts. It builds you up instead of hollowing you out. They're selling you fast food when you could have a feast. So here's your mission. For the next 7 days, you're going dark. Social media apps deleted. Notifications off. Phone in grayscale. First hour of every morning is yours. One 90-minute deep work block per day. 7 days. That's it. Not forever. Just 1 week to see what happens when you stop letting someone else control your mind. You'll feel withdrawal. That's the algorithm screaming because it's losing. Let it scream. You'll feel bored. Good. Boredom is where creativity lives. Boredom is your brain healing. You'll feel like you're missing out. You're not. You're missing nothing, but you're gaining everything.
This isn't about productivity tips. This is about autonomy. Do you control your attention, or does someone else? Do you decide what matters, or does an algorithm? Are you living your life, or are you a puppet dancing to maximize someone's quarterly earnings? The attention war is real, and every day you're not fighting back, you're losing ground. But here's what they're terrified of: you waking up. Millions of people realizing they've been played, choosing to take back their minds. Because the second you do, their entire business model collapses. They need you asleep. They need you scrolling. They need you to never realize how powerful you are without them. 7 days, starting now. Delete the apps. Turn on grayscale. Set your alarm in another room. Then comment below, mission accepted. Let's see how many of us are willing to fight back. This is MindSiege. Subscribe and dominate.